Okay, so let's do an audio test of the RT24 versus the T80. So this is an old radio now. This one's been around for ages. This one a bit less, but they're neither of them are new radios, but they're still very widely used. So I think it's worth comparing the audio quality between the two. If you just want to see the audio test, jump to this part of the video now, because I am going to explain how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do two tests. I'm going to do one at a sort of standard usable range of about kind of 10 to 15 centimeters from your mouth like this, and one a really close-up one like this that people sometimes do when they use radios. So they're the two audio tests I'm going to do. I'm going to record them using this scanner, and this scanner has an option to automatically record certain scanned frequencies. So I'm going to use that, but the problem with that is it only records at a very low bit rate. So I'm also going to take the audio out of the headphone socket and record it using this this portable field recorder as well. So I don't know, I've never done that before, so I don't know how the two compare quality-wise. It might be better to just record internally straight onto the SD card that's in here, the micro SD card that's in here. But I'll do them both. I've taken the antenna out of this. No, not out of this. I've taken the antenna off this because it was so close. I don't want to sort of overload the front end of the scanner and cause any sort of spurious, weird bits and pieces. Right, so I'm going to start this recording. Going to start the recorder recording, and this is scanning, so that should pick up the frequency and it should just record automatically. So I'll stick those over there, they don't need to be anywhere near me. So I've set this to channel 7, and that's just because that's what my scanner's set up to record on. And I've set it to their sub-channel of 16, because that's the same CT CSS as these are, so 114.8 hertz. So we have exactly the same tone underneath the transmission as well, which you might actually be able to pick up on the waveform in the video when I look at it in a second. So firstly, let's try the Retevis. Just make sure this is on channel 7.
8, 7.
Yep, this is on channel 7, so I'm going to try this now. This is an audio test of the Retevis RT24 walkie-talkie from a distance of roughly 15 to 20 centimeters from the mic, speaking clearly. Okay, there we go. That's all the audio tests done now. I can stop my recording on here. And I'll go onto the computer now and take a look at those waveforms. Let's take a listen to how they sound. Oh, there's something that I love about getting a bunch of audio files and just starting to randomly analyze them with no goal in mind whatsoever. Anyway, here we are. These are the 6 files that came out from the walkie-talkies. I've named them so you can see them hopefully fairly clearly and see what they are. We've got our RT24 at 15 centimeters, our RT24 close, headset 15, headset close, and T80 15 and T80 close. Now, before I play these, take a look at the frequency analysis section down here in the bottom. We can clearly see our CSS tone there around the 115 hertz range, and we can clearly hear it on the audio. Not a problem when you're on a walkie-talkie that doesn't really produce any frequencies, probably below something like 700 hertz or something. But when you're in something like this, it's a different story. So let's first of all take a listen to the Retevis at 15 centimeters.
This is an audio test of the Retevis RT24 walkie-talkie from a distance of roughly 15 to 20 centimeters from the mic, speaking clearly.
Let's have a look at the Retevis at close-up. So much better audio level, nothing clipping. Kind of points to the fact that you maybe do need to use these pretty close up.
This is an audio test of the Retevis RT24 from a distance of practically nothing, so pretty much speaking directly into the microphone. Let's see how that sounds.
That's pretty nice, actually. Audio quality on that is good. Let's have a listen to the T80 at 15 centimeters.
This is a test of the Motorola TLKR T80 walkie-talkie from a distance of roughly 15 to 20 centimetres.
Famous Roger beep at the end there. And the T80 close-up. Look at the difference between those two. That's the 15 centimetres, that's the close-up. So really all you're gaining, you're not gaining any audio level, you're just gaining probably a bit of distortion.
And this is a test of the Motorola T80 from a distance of practically nothing.
That squelch tone's annoying. Let's have a quick listen to the headset.
Yeah, definitely sounds missing anyway. So this is a test of the Retevis headset from the standard distance that the microphone would be if the headset were sat in your ear, i.e. you didn't raise it up to your mouth at all.
That's pretty rubbish. Well, it doesn't sound very clear at all to me. Let's try it close up.
So this is a test of the Retevis RT24 earpiece microphone from a distance of about 3 centimetres. Let's see how that one sounds.
All right, so overall there are clear differences between the radios, but what you've got to remember here is that I'm using a scanner to record these. So while that's good because it's almost like a control in a way, the scanner, because you can clearly hear differences there. I mean, the T80, in my opinion, is clearer. It's much better at 15 centimeters than the RT24, but the RT24s sound fine with each other. If you turn them up and you're just talking to another RT24, it sounds fine. So it's kind of a difficult one to really judge in that way. You really maybe isn't the best way to do it, but it is also a good way to do it, because if the T80 sounds better with the scanner, better than the RT24, then it must be better, right? For now, hope you've enjoyed this audio test. Sorry it's a little bit long, but I just wanted to have a play around and see how the two perform. If you've got any comments, throw them down in the comment section. Any questions or any, anything you want to, any radios you've got that you might kind of think would do a better job than this, or any other Retevis products or similar brands from that part of the world that might do a better job, let me know in the comment section. As always, subscribe if you like what I'm doing here, if you like these playing around videos, and thanks very much for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye.